Whether you've been experiencing the joy of being vegan for 30 days or 30 years, the truth is we all face the challenges that inevitably come with living outside of the status quo. For some, this might mean getting frustrated or impatient with family and friends who are defensive or hostile or indifferent to our veganism, like, are you sick of the bacon jokes? For others, it might mean not knowing how to talk to or even find compassion for those who are still participating in habits we feel are harmful. For all of us, it means striving to stay hopeful and joyful in a world filled with violence and cruelty. Hi, I'm Colleen Patrick-Goudreau. I'm an author and speaker whose mission is to empower people to live according to their own values of compassion and wellness with joy and confidence and passion. I always say that I'm not asking people to live according to my values. I'm urging people to live according to their own. The problem, however, is once you do that, once you make this transition motivated by compassion and conviction, the rest of the world doesn't necessarily change with you. And that can lead to frustration. Idealism can turn into irritation, and hope can turn into despair. And that's the last thing we need, right? That's the opposite of why so many of us seek to make changes that cause the least amount of harm. The trick is knowing how to communicate and celebrate a compassionate ethic while still being the social creatures we are. We can care and still be highly functioning individuals in a world that seems not to care. And here's a secret: the world does care. People do care. And these are exactly the kinds of things we're going to talk about in my upcoming live event, which I've named the Compassion Immersion Retreat. I'm so excited by all of you who have already registered. It demonstrates to me that this is a need that's being filled. The impetus for this event is the 10-year anniversary of my podcast, Food for Thought. In March 2006, I recorded and put out to the world my first episode on the great protein myth, and hundreds of episodes, and 10 years later, I continue to receive countless emails every month from people whose lives and minds and habits have been changed by its content. Whether you listen to the podcast or not, this retreat is for you. During our 2 days together, you will enjoy workshops and sessions on strategies for compassionate communication, the importance of practicing self-compassion, how to be the most effective advocate and spokesperson, how to avoid compassion fatigue, and how to apply practical compassion to everyday living. Like, what does it mean to just live compassionately? This first of its kind conference is taking place right here in beautiful Oakland, California, and I'm so excited to share my favorite city with you. I talk often about the importance of having a community of like-minded people, and that's exactly what this weekend is about. That's what we'll do over the course of 2 days. It's a celebration and a deepening of the compassion that drives all of us. Compassion for the animals, for each other, and for the world. I love that so many of you who've already signed up are taking advantage of the payment plan option, meaning that you can pay in more than one installment, whether you're joining us for the 2 days or if you're registering for the special intimate gathering we'll have here at my house the night before the weekend begins. If you have the audacity to live a compassionate life, join me and dozens of other like-minded men and women who, like you, are committed to living purposefully, healthfully, mindfully, and compassionately in a way that is both effective and joyful. If you can't join us, or even if you can, thank you so much for sharing this event with others. And thank you for your continued support, for giving me hope from all around the world, and for being a voice for those who have no voice. For the animals, this is Colleen Patrick-Goudreau. Thanks for watching.